What is up, everyone? This is X-Multi8 and I'm finally back with another great playthrough of another great game, and this time it's Dark Souls. As you can see, I'm in the starting cell, but this is not the start of the game. This is actually the start of New Game Plus. And the reason for that is, when I first got the game, I was really excited, and I really wanted this game to be my kind of return to YouTube and my return to making videos and making playthroughs. But as it turned out, this game is fucking hard, so I died a lot. I died like 20 times on the first boss, and I just said to myself, you know, nobody's gonna watch this. So anyway, I played through the game, and I'm planning on doing it in the New Game Plus, and hopefully this time around it won't take as long. I think it took me like 45 to 50 hours. I did buy the complete guide, so I was able to, you know, find out certain things without actually searching for them or spending a lot of times running around and looking in every corner. So I did cut down my playtime quite a lot by having the guide, and also I could compare weapons and armor and didn't actually have to go online and check everything out. But yeah, this is my New Game Plus playthrough. If you're looking for like really advanced Dark Souls stuff, please do not watch this, because this is not going to be it. I do not have any advanced tactics. I just run in and kill stuff, and basically my strategy is this. I have a shitload of stamina, and I do not have that much health, so my strategy is to block and avoid everything, and then counter. I'm also a pyromancer, as you can see. My flame is at level 16. Actually, I'm gonna show you my equipment right here. My sword is the Quilag Fury sword, which I've leveled to max level. That's basically my backup sword. I really want to use the Great Sword of Artorias, which will be my main sword as soon as I can level up and have my equipment load under 50%, which is in, let's see, it's 1 or 2 points. I think it's in, if I put 1 or 2 points into endurance, I will be able to wield the Great Sword without getting bogged down with my current equipment, and I do not plan on changing my current equipment anytime soon, so I'm just gonna have to wait till I can level up once. Actually, I have enough souls now to level up once, so I just need to get to fire, and I will be able to wield the sword. My pyromancy flame is level 16, as I said, and I unequipped it for some reason. There we go. There we go. It's level 16. Basically, it does not scale off anything. Pyromancy does not scale off anything except the pyromancy flame. And the more you level it up, the more damage you will do with fire. Now, it does say that it has an S ranking in intelligence, but that's only with the melee attack of the flame, which is horrible. So you do not want to spend any points into intelligence to get that up, because it will do nothing. It will do nothing for your fire damage. My shield is a hollow soldier shield plus 14. Pretty self-explanatory. It's a great shield. I did not feel like spending the slab on this shield, so I did not level it to level 15. I kept it at 14. I didn't think it would actually matter that much having it at 14 or 15, and I wanted to keep the slab in case I really want to make something else and want to level it to max level. Also, I will, as soon as I can, get Sif's Soul and make the Great Shield of Artorias. So that shield is probably the best shield in the game, and I will keep that for all the time that I'm playing this game from now on. My helmet is Black Iron Helm plus 2. I'm just going to show you all of these parts, and then I'm going to explain why I picked them. My chest is a Black Iron Armor plus 3. My gauntlets are black iron gauntlets +2, and my legs are gold hem black skirt. Basically, this is as heavy a set as I can have without having any stamina penalty or having to have Havel's ring on for the equipment load, because if you get over 50% equipment load compared to your endurance, then you're basically screwed. You cannot roll and you move really slow, and I do not want to play the game that way. I do not want to move around like a lumbering giant and not being able to roll or not being able to avoid attacks. So I picked the black iron set. I do not use the black iron legs because they do have stamina recovery penalty on them. So instead, what I'm gonna do, for now I need to use the gold hem black skirt. It's really good. For the weight, it only weighs 3 pounds and it's really good. I mean, for that weight it's fucking amazing. But what I plan on doing once I level up my endurance a few times is I'm gonna go ahead and use, here they are, Elite Knight leggings. They do not have any stamina recovery decrease on them, so I will be using the Elite Knight leggings once I can level up my endurance to a level. As you can see, if you can look in the right side of the screen, it says equipment load and it says 44.7, which means that I am above 50%. I have 88.8, so I need to stay under 44.4. So I need to level up my endurance once to be able to use these leggings, but I also need to level it up once to be able to use the sword that I want to use. So in actuality I need to level it up twice. Anyway, my rings are pretty standard rings: Ring of Favor and Protection and Ring of Steel Protection. Both of these boost physical defense, and the Ring of Favor and Protection boosts equipment load, stamina, your HP, and your defense, I think. So it's a really good ring. It boosts it by 20%, so it's not a small number either. So it's 20% more defense, 20% more stamina, 20% more equipment load, so it's a really good ring. But the downside is you cannot take it off. Once you put it on, you cannot take it off because it will break. So you need to keep this ring on throughout the entire game, but you want to keep it on throughout the entire game because there are no other rings that are as good as this one. For the second ring slot, you can switch that around. For now, I'm going to go ahead with the Ring of Steel Protection just to get that extra defense. But there are some other rings that are pretty good to have. For instance, Curse Resistance is good for certain bosses and certain enemy types. Ring of Sacrifice is not that good. I don't really... It seems too advanced. You need to know when you're gonna die. There's only one boss that I know that you will die at first time you meet him, so it might be good for that. But other than that, there is really no use for these rings. I just keep them around anyway. Let's see. The other good rings are Rusted Iron Ring, which is a really good ring because you can run in water and in swamp-like areas just as well as you can on the regular land. So this ring is really useful, and it's probably one of the rings that I switch to most often. The other two good rings are Covetous Gold Serpent Ring, which boosts item discovery by, I think it's 100% or something. It's also really good if you really want something to drop. You put this on and you just kill the enemies until you get the drop. So for instance, if you you want to farm humanity and you know this type of enemy drops humanity and you know a good farming spot, you just put that ring on and you farm for humanity. The next ring, I'm just going to go ahead really fast here, is the covetous silver serpent ring, which gives you additional souls for each kill. It's about 20%, I think, extra souls, which is really good if you need to farm, or if you know that you're gonna make it anyway. It's not that difficult of a part of the game, so you just want to get something extra from it. You can equip this ring. I'm gonna cut here, and I'm gonna be back with the next part.